Listen to me for a second because this one is wild. Right now, the whole Autopen investigation is heating up. Republicans are digging in, pulling records, and asking questions. Everyone is whispering. Who really signed those last-minute pardons? Was it actually Joe Biden or someone else pulling the strings? And just when it felt like we were about to get some answers, boom, out of nowhere, we slammed straight into a brick wall. And you're not going to believe who that wall is. It's not some random staffer. It's not even the press team. It's Joe Biden's own doctor, Dr. Kevin O'Connor.
On the advice of counsel, I must respectfully decline to answer based on the physician-patient privilege and reliance on my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. I am not a lawyer, and I must follow my lawyer's advice in this matter.
So, gentlemen, we intend to assert both privileges with regard to any questions that would be asked at this deposition. And Dr. O'Connor will not answer any questions.
I will enter as Exhibit 5 a letter dated July 8th, 2025, to your counsel from Gary Lakowski, Deputy Counsel to the President, informing you that President Trump has determined not to assert executive privilege over issues regarding your assessment of President Biden's fitness for office and your financial relationship with the Biden family. If the witness refuses to answer a question to preserve a privilege, the committee may seek a ruling from the chair. If the chair overrules any such objection, the witness shall be ordered to answer. Do you understand?
On the advice of counsel, I must respectfully decline to answer in reliance on my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. I am not a lawyer, and I must follow my lawyer's advice in this matter.
If the witness continues to refuse to answer a question despite being ordered to do so, the witness may be subject to sanction. Do you understand?
On the advice of counsel, I must respectfully decline to answer in reliance on my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. I'm not a lawyer, and I must follow my lawyer's advice in this matter.
Now think about that for a second. If everything was clean, if Biden was sharp, sitting at the desk making his own calls, would his own doctor need to step up and say, relax, America, Biden is fine, he signed every word himself. Now, you think so, right? But that's not what happened. Instead, nothing. He flat out refused to talk. He hid behind legal grounds. He waved off questions with doctor-patient privilege. No answers about Biden's condition. No answer about who really signed those papers, and just silence. And that silence.
Dr.
Really
O'Connor, were you ever told to lie about the president's health?
On the advice of counsel, I must respectfully decline to answer based upon the physician-patient privilege and in reliance on my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. I am not a lawyer. I must follow my lawyer's advice in this matter.
Let the record reflect that Dr. O'Connor has invoked the Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. Dr. O'Connor, please be very clear. Are you declining to answer the question put to you solely on the ground that you believe the answer will incriminate you?
On the advice of counsel, I must respectfully decline to answer based upon the physician-patient privilege and in reliance on my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. I am not a lawyer, and I must rely on my lawyer's advice in this matter.
Dr. O'Connor, did you ever believe the president was unfit to execute his duties as president?
On the advice of counsel, I must respectfully decline to answer based on the physician-patient privilege and in reliance on my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. I'm not a lawyer, and I must follow my lawyer's advice in this matter.
Because this isn't just some doctor on the outside looking in. This is the guy who's been right there through every shaky step, every awkward moment on camera, every time we've all wondered if Joe Biden was even fully there. If anyone could shut down those rumors once and for all, it's definitely him. But instead, he chose to shut down the questions. What are they hiding? And why would Biden's own doctor stonewall Congress instead of simply defending him? What do they not want us to know? And here's where it gets real. Look at Trump. You might love him, you might hate him, but did Trump ever have to hide behind the doctor? No. He spoke for himself. He signed his own orders. He didn't need some machine doing the work of a president. That's transparency, that's strength, and that's leadership. But Biden, we are watching a cover-up unfold in real time. The doctor won't talk, the aides are dodging subpoenas, and the White House is sitting back hoping we will all stop asking questions. But we won't. Because this isn't just about some pen, it's about who was really running the country during Biden's tenure. Until Dr. O'Connor steps up and tells the truth, this scandal is not going away. Until Dr. O'Connor steps up and tells the truth, this scandal isn't going away. It's only going to grow, and Trump's warning is getting louder every single day. So tell me in the comments, what do you think Biden's doctor is hiding? Smash that like button, share this with someone who needs to see it, and until our next clip, please keep staying sensible. Peace.